Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group A4CS1435A. We would like to represent about library books borrowing system.
This is our organizational chart. Muhammad HAFIZI bin MURAD is the general manager. FATIHAH binti HAMDAN is system analyst. NAZMI HAKIM bin KAMARULAMIRIN is the web designer, and NABIL HAKIM bin SHAARI is the programmer.
So, this is our problem statement. First of all, lack of security. The data of the manual library were not secured with respect to the confidentiality of reports and documents of library transaction. Secondly, lack of data storage. There were a lot of library files, reports and documents which are not well accommodated. Thirdly, slow retrieval of data. The viewing of library reports and files in terms of issuing and returning of books were not well established. Fourth, misplaced library card. The library cards with respect to issuing and returning of books were lost and rejected. Lastly is time consuming. The library service in terms of issuing books through library cards consume a lot of time. Next is our objective. To build a system that can receive input and generate automatically output in easy way and short time. To build a monitoring system that is able to monitor and manage all library operations efficiently. Give an opportunity to librarians to reduce mistakes that always happen during manual method. To store properly the library items in order to maintain their security. And lastly, to enter and preserve details of the various issues and keep a track on their returns. So this is the context diagram of library borrowing management system. It has two users, which is members and librarian. First of all, members has to key in members details into the system, and the system allow the members to view their members profile. And then in order to update their profile details, members have to key in the update details into the system. Then, members have to key in the book keywords in order to the system to view the book details to members. And lastly, the system will send fine notification to members if the members have fine in their account. Okay, next for the librarian will key in new book details into the system, and if there is any members who return the book, the system will notify the librarian the book return info. And lastly, the librarian will key in the fine payment status into the system. That's all for the context diagram. Okay, next we are moving to the diagram 0. This diagram 0 has two data store, which is D1 for member data store and D2 for book data store, and it has 11 process. First of all, in order for members to log in into the system, they need to fill in the login details, and the process is called submit details, and the member detail list will go straight to the D1, which is the member data store. Secondly, in order for members to view the book details, the D2, which is the book data store, will send the book list, and the process is called view book, and the book details will send to the members. Next, if the members want to borrow the book from the system, they need to key in the book's borrowing details, and the process is called fill borrow book form, and the latest book borrowing form details will go straight to the D2, which is the book's data store. And if the members want to return the book, the process is called notify book return info, and the updated book return information will go to the D2. If the member have fine, they can view the fine details. The D2, which is the book data store, will send the fine detail list, and the process is called view fine details, and the member will be able to view their fine details. Next, for the librarian, if the librarians want to see the or view the members information, the D1, which is the members data store, will send the list of member information, and the process is called view member information. And finally, the librarian will receive the members information. Next, if the librarian want to update the book details, they will send the book details, and the process is called update book details, and the book details updates will go straight to the D2, which is the book data store. And last but not least, the librarian will need to generate the borrowing report. So the D2, which is the book data store, will send the book borrowing reports, and the process is called generate borrowing reports, and the borrowing report will be sent to the librarian. Okay, that's all for the diagram 0.
Next, this is our entity relationship diagram, ERD. As you can see, there are 4 entities in our ERD, which is a librarian, member, borrow, and book. In librarian, there are librarian ID as primary key, librarian last name, librarian first name, librarian phone number, librarian email, and librarian type. In member, there are member email as primary key, member ID, member type, which is lecturer and student, member last name, member first name, member phone number, and librarian ID as foreign key. In book, there are book ID as primary key, book title, book type, book quantity, and book author. And lastly, in borrow, there are member email as primary key and foreign key, book ID as primary key and foreign key, borrowing start date, borrowing end date, and borrowing fine. As you can see, each librarian can serve one and many members, and each member can be served by one and only one librarian. The relationship between this entity is one-to-many. Then, librarian ID must be put as foreign key in members. Each member can borrow one and more book, and each book can be borrowed by one and more member. The relationship of this entity is many-to-many. This is why we have a bridge entity, which is borrow.
So this is the front page of our website. We will go through member first. So the members has to key in their email and password. Okay, here the user can choose either to request or to view their borrowing and return statement, or to view their fine detail. We will go to request first. So the user can choose to view their profile or to search some book. So let's view the profile first. So as you can see here, this page display the first name, last name, email, phone number, member type, and librarian ID. So let's say if I want to update this profile, I change this from NAZMI to HAQIM, and then the profile has been updated. Okay, now we're going to search some book. Okay, let's say I want to borrow this book. Okay, it display ISBN, book title, book type, author, and quantity. So let's borrow this book. So this page show the book details, and yes. So now, before we are going to borrow the book, we need to key in some information. So this is the example to help the user to key in the information. Let's say I want to borrow this book for 4 days. Okay, so it's 10. Quantity is 1. Okay, borrow, and done. You have successfully borrowed this book. Okay, let's go back. Let's see the borrowing and return statement. Then okay, back. Let's see the fine detail. So my fine is 0, so it doesn't display any number. Okay, that's it for the okay, that's all for members. Now let's log out and we will go through library. Okay, like usual, the librarian needs to key in their email and their password. Okay, here the librarian can choose to view their status and profile, to add new book, to generate report, and to see the book details. Now let's view the profile. Okay, this page display the first name, last name, email, phone number, and librarian type. Okay, let's add some book. Okay, the ISBN, title, let's see, type, non-fiction, quantity, let's put it 10, and author, and insert record. Then see the grouch has been updated. Okay, let's see if there's error in the quantity. Then the librarian can update the quantity to 5. Update and done. Let's see if the book is not available anymore in the library. The librarian can delete the book. Okay, now let's see the book details. See, the grouch didn't appear in the book details page. And lastly, the librarian can generate the report, and it can sort the report by day, by months, or by year. Okay, let's print the report. Alright, back.
This is our head page. We have how to log in, how to update your profile, and how to borrow book.
Okay, that's all for the librarian. Thank you.